Alison here, and this week we are brought to you by Adam and Eve. Go to adamandeve.com for a limited time only, and you'll get 50% off just about any item. Now, for more than 40 years, Adam and Eve has built a reputation as a trusted and reliable adult product store. Ooh. Whether male or female, straight or gay, and anywhere in between, they have the adult toys and movies you desire. Yeah. When you select your one item at 50% off, you'll also receive 3 free adult DVDs plus a free mystery gift. What? And to top it all off, they will even throw in free shipping on your entire order. That is a deal, all right?
Deal.
A steal deal. And with their discreet shipping and commitment to secure 24-hour online shopping, your personal information is always safe with them. Thank goodness. Just use the code HAPPY at checkout. All caps. That's HAPPY at adamandeve.com. Sex is positive. Shopping for sexual products should be too.
Now entering Nerdist.com.
Everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex. I'm Alex Albrecht.
I'm Alison Haislip, and for, about the next 30 minutes or so, we're going to have an adult beverage.
Yeah.
Today we are drinking Prosecco because we're classy bitches.
Italian.
Italian. And we are going to discuss interesting things from the webs.
Yes.
Or the newses.
Yes.
Or just, the general consensus.
Yes. And for the insight of a practicing medical doctor, practicing alchemist.
Oh.
And all around good guy.
Yeah.
We, of course, have our co-pilot, Tom Super Volcano Krajewski, Esquire, DDT.
Yeah.
That's most of it.
A DDT, not DDS.
Yeah, I take out.
What's a DDT?
It's not like that thing that kills bugs.
No, DDT is a wrestling move.
Oh, it is?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, the DDT, baby.
All right.
I think it was. I don't think it was Diamond Dallas Page that did the DDT.
Wouldn't that be a DDP?
Well, he is DDP, Diamond Dallas Page, but I think it might have been invented by Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh, wow.
The DDT.
We're gonna get a lot of emails about this one.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a lot of emails.
Hey guys.
So this week
I had a blast making beer.
we made beer.
We made beer.
It was really cool.
It was so much more fun than I thought.
Big thanks to Mike and Chris.
Yeah,
down at Stone Brewery. We found out we could just say Stone Brewing, which for some reason
Stone
coming out of
Brewing?
my mouth still sounds weird.
Still sounds weird.
Brewing. Why do I feel like I have a speech impediment again?
Brewing.
We're drinking.
Yeah,
in the
probably.
morning.
But we went down early Monday morning and we created our beer.
Early Monday morning.
Can we announce what our beer is? I think we can.
I think at this point it's gonna be that.
Yeah, got it.
Because we made it.
So we have created a beer. This is the Stone Brewing with the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex's super popular at beer.
Yeah.
And it is the 4 H's.
The 4 H's of the Half Hour Happy Hour.
Our beer will include hazelnuts
Yes.
for Alex.
Because I'm slightly nuts.
Yeah. Honey for me.
Because she's so sweet.
Because I'm so sweet. A touch of habanero.
For the spicy super volcano.
hope it
the
tastes good
heat.
with habanero.
For the heat
Everybody
of the
blame
volcano.
Tom if it's too spicy.
Yeah. And then the 4th
Humor.
H is humor.
Because that's what we drop.
Because we're so funny.
I forgot to put some humor in there while I was there.
No.
You weren't
I didn't do it.
I
I
was
covered it for you
giggling
guys.
into it.
I made plenty of your mom jokes that day, so I covered.
You did.
And that's what she said jokes. So I
was a
covered
lot of that,
Yep,
what she
yep.
said.
So we brewed it all up on Monday, and it's fermenting now, or brewing,
It's
or
fermenting.
whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's
and
in the
for
thing.
the next couple of weeks, and then they're gonna keg it up for us, and then at HopCon on June 20th.
June 20th.
Yeah,
F.
Wednesday, June 20th.
Yeah.
Not June, July. What am I talking about? Wednesday, July 20th.
Yeah.
The night before Comic-Con starts.
And we brewed it on June 20th.
Yeah, we brewed it on June 20th, so
Crazy.
exactly a month later.
Crazy.
So you can still get tickets for HopCon. There's still some left. Not a lot.
No. I think there's only like an eighth of them left. or something like that.
Do we know the website? Just Google HopCon.
Yeah.
And you'll find
Probably
for
somewhere
Stone
around
Brewing.
Stone Brewer.
Yeah. And come join us Wednesday night. Now, people have asked if you can get the beer other places if you
Yes.
can't go to HopCon.
Yeah.
The answer is yes, but it has to be, it's like specific. Like,
Well, the answer is no.
what?
The answer is No, but you can get it other times. So they're tapping the kegs on Wednesday night.
Right.
And then any leftover beer from HopCon, they will keep on tap all through Comic-Con
yeah, so you
at the Stone Brewery Gardens and Beer House.
Cool. Really?
Yes.
Yeah, so
But-
it's not other places, it's
No.
place.
But
for our beer.
For our beer. But Mike did say, I think people can like call and order a keg.
I thought you had to bring your growler in.
Oh.
Yeah, yes. If you go, God, we are so bad at knowing things.
There's so much science involved in brewing.
If you go to the Liberty Station Stone Brewing and Restaurant Place,
Right,
you can
right.
bring a growler or you can buy a growler there and then you can take some home there.
Correct.
But I think you can also like order a keg and have it shipped to
Your place.
wherever,
Yeah.
as long as you have a keg tap, or if you have a local bar and see if they'll put it on tap there,
Cool.
or if you own a bar.
Yeah.
I would imagine
'Cause
that
they made-
there's got to be some bar owners. Who
Yeah,
listen
if
to
you
this
own a
podcast.
bar, call them because
Yeah,
you could
you can
maybe
order
get
a
a keg
keg.
of
Yeah.
the Stone Brewery
Yeah.
with the half-hour happy hour with Alison and Alex.
We probably
and
should have said
super
that
popular beer.
our beer is going to be like an amber lager.
It's an amber lager, yeah.
Yeah.
Super nice.
Well,
So
we hope.
excited.
I just said super nice.
Super nice.
They're making a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So please go to HopCon. Please drink us.
Super popular at beer.
Super popular at beer.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
going to
really
be
exciting.
It was really exciting. It was
I
super
learned a
fun.
lot.
Yeah.
I mean, like, proposing to my wife was the happiest day of my life, but, I mean, making beer,
Yeah.
Second half.
Close
That's-
second. Close second.
getting up there.
And by
Yeah.
the way,
Might
for
surpass
those who don't think that we actually did it, like we poured the hops
yeah.
and barley into the hoppers.
We stirred a lot of
stuff.
vats
We
of things.
cleaned out the one of the vats
With the hazelnuts and
with
the hops.
hazelnuts and
We
the
ate
hops.
the
Oh, no,
donuts
that
they
was the
brought us.
barley.
We ate the donuts they brought us.
Yeah.
I mean, it was and had the lunch that they gave us.
Lunch
Yeah.
was great, by the way. That restaurant.
We drank the extremely filtered water.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
The half non-ionized
We
and half
sweated
ionized.
a lot. It was
God,
hot.
It was hot in there.
Yeah.
And then went into the cold room.
Oh, the cold. Oh, I hated the cold room.
I loved it. It was
I mean,
my
I loved the
favorite
cold
place.
room by the end of it, but at
Yeah.
the beginning, I didn't need the cold room.
Yeah, the
No.
colder room.
The cold room.
The colder
I've
room.
had 5 sips of prosecco, and I'm already like slurring my speech.
Hell.
He gave us each like a half a bottle. in our
Prosecco.
glass.
Well, I just didn't want to bring the bottle of prosecco out because prosecco. You gotta drink it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it's
I'm
meant.
drinking this.
It's created for drink.
It's for drink.
It's created for drink.
Great. You know what got me really excited is how many people this past week tweeted me, "Yes, Queen."
That is amazing.
Yes.
That is amazing. That was really fun hanging out at the beach house. I'm
It was
glad
great.
that worked out.
Great.
Uh,
Should we do some emails?
Let's do some emails. So first off,
Yep.
we got a couple tweets
Oh, okay.
that the Amber Room
Oh, right.
was made by Catherine the Great, not Peter the Great.
Right.
That is on the emailer. That is one of the
Who emailed us about
erratum.
that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm glad you looked that up.
Oh.
I can find it.
Blame
It's
that
fine.
guy.
I could get it.
Let's not. We don't need to blame readers,
Oh, blame me.
or we don't need to blame listeners. Is what I mean.
Yeah,
Readers.
yeah,
like
yeah.
we're a newspaper article. What is that anymore?
Yeah. How do you correctly print Yas Queen?
Yes, Queen.
What is it?
YASSSSS. Queen.
Queen.
All
Done.
caps.
All paps?
Caps.
Oh, caps. All right. Email. So this is, I don't know if you guys remember this, but the carpet versus rug
Yeah.
is the name of the
The carpet goes
subject.
floor to floor, wall to wall, and a rug does not.
Hey guys, not sure why this just popped into my head, but fuck it. In defense of Alex,
who is
Alex, this is from Jonathan O'Neill.
Hi, Jonathan O'Neill.
But in defense of Alex in the great carpet versus rug debate of 2016,
Okay.
the phrase is a magic carpet ride, and I don't think he meant a 10 by 12. Anyway, not sure why I
Good
just
point.
thought of this. Maybe I'm going crazy. But I think that actually might solve it.
I don't know. I think that has more to do with the fact that I don't think they had the term rug back then.
A magic
Well, they
rug
should have
ride.
changed
Yeah.
it then. Yeah.
Well, by the way, that was, a magic carpet ride was sung in Aladdin in
Yeah.
like 1996. I'm
No,
pretty sure
I
they had
meant,
the term rug.
in the term in like the time when
When there were magic carpets.
They're
and
being
people were
accurate to the Arabian Nights.
Ah.
I don't know. I'm bullshitting right now. It just says you say wall to wall carpeting. You don't say wall to wall rugging.
First off, I don't know if rugging is a thing.
No, that's why it is not. That's
I think
why I'm
rugging
saying
is what people.
carpets go wall to wall.
Yeah, rugging is what the
Rugs
mafia
go-
does to dead people. They roll them up in a rug.
Rugging.
Let's rug.
Give him a good
Give
rugging.
him a good rugging. I love it.
He's gonna go rugging with the fishes.
Ruggin.
Yeah. All right.
Another email?
Another email.
Who's this from?
This is from Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Okay, this says, "Oh fuck, Russian moon base."
What?
Fuck you, Russians. What?
Fuck you, Queen.
No.
Is that how it goes?
Yes, Queen.
There it is.
Go.
But what's the opposite of that for Russia? Hey, Alex, dearest Allison, and Lord Supervolcano, Warden of the North, PhD, DDS, OBGYN, King of all podcast engineers.
My new favorite
Second
listener.
best arms in podcasting, Tom Krajewski.
Thank
Second
you.
best? Who's
Yeah.
got the
I have
first
no
best
idea.
arms?
Thank you.
I have no idea.
Better be me.
Joe Rogan or something?
Oh, okay.
maybe.
Yeah, I'll
Maybe
give you
the
Joe
guy's
Rogan.
Jack.
All right.
Guys, we have a huge-ass problem on our hands.
Oh, God.
And not the good kind of huge ass like Kim Kardashian's ass.
Whoa.
Side note, kids, find yourself a woman that has something good going on in her head and can have a good conversation.
I like that.
This guy is awesome.
Thanks, Dave.
This is like the best email ever. Not some ass hat that's famous for no reason. But I digress. Guys,
Yeah.
Russia is planning on building a moon base.
Damn it.
Now, I'm not sure if those commie bastards would let you build a Circle K or a 7-Eleven on the moon, so we need to get our collective asses working together to beat them up there. And beat them like redheaded stepchildren.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'm redheaded, so I can say that without having any SJWs getting all twisted. I don't know
What are
what an SJW is, but
Oh, no.
something.
Not gonna guess.
Not gonna guess is a good way to.
Yeah.
Let's use some of the Nerdist money, Lionsgate cash, and get a Kickstarter going. Call anti-JPL. Am I rambling? It's been a long day, and I've been drinking hard cider. Make some damn T-shirts.
I like that he thinks Nerdist has money.
I know.
Some Nerdist money.
I know.
All $20.
Oh my god, this is like that was like the best
That is
email.
probably the greatest email you've ever
Dave.
read on this.
Dave,
Auntie JPL.
Thanks, Dave.
anti-JPL.
Anti-JPL.
Oh my
That's
god, I love it.
amazing.
We need to get to the moon.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if Russia gets to the moon first, we're fucked.
Yeah.
I was sitting here going, we need to make T-shirts. And you took it 18 steps further.
Well, 18 because that's from T-shirt to landing on the moon
It's
is
only
18
about
steps.
18 steps.
No, people think it's a lot of steps. It's not.
It's 18. I mean, they're pretty
Build-
big
Yeah,
steps.
build a spacecraft.
You got to have some long legs, but yeah, that's one step.
Shouldn't we just let them build their base and then just invade it? We'll pretend we're like, oh, we don't know how to get to the moon, Russia. We let them get there. They do all the hard work, and then we
Nice.
just go, boom.
You guys, I'll send my brother's fiance in as a spy because
Yeah,
she's
she's
Russian.
Amazing.
Yeah.
She's like, hello, everybody. I don't know why she sounds so
Yeah,
weird.
why? Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I'm Russian. They're like, she seems weird.
She's too dumb to be a spy.
She seems
she's
very
too
weird.
dumb to be a spy.
We must trust her.
We must trust her. Vodka? Yes, queen.
Yeah. Yes.
Horrible. I love that Kinderman is just looking at me, this little Kinder
I
Egg
know.
guy.
You guys, this guy's our little mascot now.
He's so rad.
Yeah.
Stories?
Stories.
Stories.
Okay. This was tweeted to first off, before we get to that,
Oh, shit.
this is a general story discussion.
General story discussion.
So the UK is leaving the EU.
Fucking Brexit. I was wondering if we were going to talk about that.
What?
I know. Wait.
That seems like a big deal.
So, here's something important.
Yes.
I'm like, this is more important than the world economy
yeah.
tanking. BattleBots premiered on Thursday.
Oh, yeah. It was
Yeah.
great.
World
You
economy.
watched it? Oh,
Yeah, it
you
was
didn't
awesome.
watch it.
It was good.
Look at this.
Oh,
thing.
come on. I'm trying to help you out there. I
Anyway,
didn't watch
everyone
it. I
should
was
watch
drunk.
it. Please watch it. It's super freaking fun.
Mm-hmm.
But we got together, a few of us who were on the show, got together Thursday night to have a little party and live tweet during the show.
Yeah.
But all the Brexit stuff was coming
Oh,
out
it took your steam.
during the show. Well, I'm not gonna. Yes,
Yeah.
if I can blame ratings on Brexit, then I will. But
Got it.
but my point is that I'm tweeting, but I'm also while I'm tweeting reading all this shit where I'm like, what the fuck is happening right
Yeah.
now? Like when you start, you read the first headline and you're like, oh, and then you read reactions to it and you're like, oh, and then it's
Yeah.
like more shit happens and you're like, oh, and I drove home that night with this overwhelming sense of doom.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like shit just got real bad real quick.
Yeah.
And I am now convinced that when the end days happen, historians from that time are going to look back and they're going to pinpoint Brexit as that's the first domino to fall.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like that's when we all should have known oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big deal. That's like Texas being like, oh yeah, so now we're not part of the U.S.
No. It is not nearly that big. If Texas left the U.S., it wouldn't fuck the world's economy.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. So it's more like if New York left.
The whole world would be like, well, yeah,
US.
Texas should be its own country.
Yeah,
you know?
There's some like comedian or actor who said that he had this theory that David Bowie is the glue that held the universe together. Oh. And so now that he's gone, like all this shit's falling
apart. He's a star child.
Some
that does
actor
make
guy
sense.
said that. He's like, I don't know, man. Now that he's gone, I think my theory's...
That's actually not
He was the
crazy.
first one to go. That's like what fucked up 2016.
Well, and remember back in the day, and by that I mean like a year ago or 2 years ago, way back in the day, Scotland did a referendum to leave the UK. Right?
yeah.
But that failed.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
okay.
so that failed.
Yes, I do remember that.
But now...
It was one of John Oliver's first stories.
Yeah, I think
so.
But now... Scotland is going to do another referendum
because they
want to be in the EU.
Yeah.
Because all of, like, if you look at what voted for the Remain or Leave, Scotland was voted for Remain. And so they're like, well, then let's bounce out of the UK and then join the EU.
Yeah.
And that would be huge. I mean, to not have Scotland in the UK, I mean, it's like there's no U in the UK anymore.
United. United. Well, they still got Wales.
Oh, that's right.
Everybody's got Wales. They still got Wales.
But there's potential for Ireland to reunite, Because
no way. Why would they go back? They'd be like, fuck off. Wait, is Ireland in the UK?
No, Northern Ireland is in the UK. Southern Ireland is not.
Jesus.
So that's Ireland split.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So there's talk about, or maybe I might have flipped that. I don't remember. Maybe it's Southern Ireland that's with the UK. No. I think it's Northern Ireland that's with the UK.
I don't know. We're not scientists.
I know we're not, or historians, or map makers,
or
sure,
cartographers.
Speak for yourself. Yeah.
But anyway, there's talk about.
First off, somebody needs to make a world map based on what we think the world map looks like.
That's embarrassing.
Awesome.
I used to really kick ass at the Carmen San Diego map game, except when it went to Africa, and then I was like, "Fuck it."
You're like Ethiopia, I'm out.
Yeah, I know. But so whichever part of Ireland is with the UK there's talk about them leaving the UK and joining back up with the other part of Ireland,
which I feel like would be kind of cool.
It would be kind of cool, but it's crazy because that country's been split for so long.
Yeah, all of this is like on the table. Mm-hmm. Like shit is getting real, and not only that. And I had this fucking inkling too because the pre-Brexit day, like the day of voting, Thursday, I guess.
Thursday, yeah. BattleBox premiere day.
Oh, right. Yeah. By the end, like I was coming home from a lunch or something, and they were talking about how the pound sterling was up against the dollar. Yeah. Because people were like, everybody thinks that it's going to be a Remain. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That they're going to stay. And so so there was all this money, and I was listening to it in the car, and I was like, man, if I had a lot of money, I would so short the pound sterling right now.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I just have this inkling that it's going to go leave, and everybody's prepping for it to be Remain, so the sterling was up, and now it's just taken a dump.
Yeah, so I have this, I have an IRA. Like when I left G4, I had a 401k that I rolled over into an IRA.
Got it.
Now,
so
here's
you
the
were
deal.
like, it's a 401k, but I want to turn it to the Irish Republic Army.
Wouldn't you?
No.
But Alex made a decent joke.
Thank you.
But here's the deal. Like I cannot. I know that money is there, but I do not focus on it because if I focus on it, I'll become a crazy person. So I just let my broker do his thing.
Right. Which also, by the way, did you see the John Oliver thing about fees?
I know. But my dude is a fiduciary.
Oh, good.
So he's one of the good guys.
Yeah. Good.
But anyway, my point is that every once in a blue moon I get an email about my IRA and it's like this trade has been made or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm just like cool, trusting him.
Yeah.
I got one of those emails the day before Brexit, and
interesting.
And it's taking me all of my willpower to not go look at it and see if it's something like
did you do good or did
exactly.
he do bad?
I'm like I don't want to know. I don't want to know because it's not money I can touch for years anyway.
Yeah.
So don't stress about it. But it happened literally the day before, and I was like, that's a weird coincidence.
Oh my lord!
You know?
It'll bounce back anyways by the time you need it.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, I finally figured out somebody made a concise explanation because you know how you can short a stock, right?
Yes, I watched The Big Short and I still don't really understand that whole thing.
So I figured out how it works.
Okay.
And I'm sort of happy because I've always been like, it's a thing you can do, but I don't fucking get how you do it.
Like, I still don't understand the term hedging your bets. No matter how many times someone has described it to me, I'm still like, but why?
Yeah. I don't understand. So the real quick, concise way to think about shorting a stock.
All right, let's see if this makes sense.
Because essentially what you're doing is you're betting that a stock will go down. So in my mind, I was like, well, how do you do that? Like, I understand buying a stock and then selling it for the higher price.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Right.
But how do you short a stock? So the way that it works is, let's say Tom has a share of Microsoft stock.
Okay.
And it's worth $100.
Okay.
I borrow that share from Tom. And I go, Tom, give me that share, and I will give it back to you in 60 days.
Why?
Because Tom's betting...
Why would Tom agree to that?
Well,
Because I'm stupid.
No, because
Yeah.
Tom's betting that share will go up.
So while you have it, I think it'll go up, and then you give it back to me where it's worth more money.
But why?
Right. What do you
Why
get
would
out
the
of it?
stock
No,
do? Yeah.
okay,
What?
Okay, you need to. Okay.
Here's the thing. I
This
don't
already
understand
makes
what,
no
Well, no,
sense.
I don't understand what Tom's got out of, in it. Maybe he takes a fee. You know what I mean? Like a percentage fee for lending it. Basically like a bank loan. Like I'm loaning you.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but now you're
$100.
guessing, so this isn't a way to
No,
explain
because
it.
that's not the part. But Tom's not the part. How Tom makes money, it doesn't matter.
See, this is why nothing ever makes
No.
sense to me, because I'm like, but what about the other person?
Fuck the other person. So Tom lends me a share of Microsoft stock.
Okay.
That's worth $100.
Got it.
I sell that Microsoft stock.
But you had to give it back to him.
I do. I have to give it back to him in 60 days.
Okay.
I'm betting that the stock is going to go down in those 60 days.
So you can buy it back
so
for
I can
cheaper.
buy a $50 share and give it back to him and pocket the $50 difference.
My God.
That's how you
Got
short a
it.
stock.
Got it.
So I borrow
I
the
see.
stock that's
So
worth $100 and
he's
sell it
getting
for
back
$100.
The same
He's
stock.
getting back the stock, one share. It's
Yeah.
just worth half, and I've now cash pocketed the other half.
Ooh, you
Wow.
dirty bastard.
Yeah. So finally, I was like, well, now that makes sense.
Yeah.
I still don't get why Tom gives me
Yeah,
the
that's
thing.
what I don't understand.
But
'Cause I trust
it
you.
makes sense. I
Yeah.
think Tom's thing is that they make like whatever percentage, like, you know, you owe me $107 value of stock when you return it or whatever. You know what I mean?
You sold me. I'm going to give you all my stock tonight.
Just lend it to me.
No.
And then I'll
gosh.
sell it, and then I promise to give it back to you.
Yeah.
I promise to give it back to you.
oh my goodness.
Isn't that crazy though? Because I was like, finally now I figured it out.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't figure this
Right,
out.
right,
I
right,
just
right.
read something that explained it.
Yes.
Is a good way to put it because
Can
I
I tell
literally
you
read it.
the best thing that came out of Brexit? I can't say the word anymore.
Brexit?
Brexit was, you know, Trump went over to Scotland and was like, everyone here is rejoicing about their independence. And then everyone was like, fucking Scotland voted to remain
Yeah.
in, you moron.
Yeah.
But the Scottish people come up with the best insults.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like, what? Like one of them, like they're like, Scotland voted to remain in, you shit gibbons. Like,
Shit
I don't even know what a
gibbons.
shit gibbons is, but it's awesome.
Oh my God! First
Someone
off,
called him a jizz trumpet.
that
like-
is
You remember all
fantastic.
Yeah. A fuck muppet.
A fuck muppet. First off, Jizz Trumpet and Fuck Muppet are a great band.
Right.
Fuck Muppet.
I saw a Fuck Muppet with Jizz Trumpet.
Yeah.
Oh, they killed it.
They got opened by shit gibbons.
yeah. Oh yeah. This special sit-in by
Yeah.
Shit Gibbons,
I'm
the
like,
best
that-
Gibbon guitarist
that's the one,
in the world.
That's the one silver lining to this whole thing.
There was some really funny protest stuff because sometimes protest stuff, especially in other countries. Oh, did you guys hear about the Irish soccer fans? Oh my God, it was so great. Talk about like the exact opposite of hooliganism.
right.
They were like the nicest drunk celebratory fans. So they beat like Sweden, I think.
Okay.
And they started chanting to the Swedish fans, go home to your sexy, beautiful wives. Go home, go home. Like literally, it's like all of these drunk Irish fans chanting like, and the burn is go home to your sexy, beautiful wives.
That's
Amazing.
hilarious.
And then they had big like, celebrations, not
Yeah.
really riots, in the streets. And they had this one video of somebody accidentally, like they found this car that had a dented roof. And so they all started trying to fix the roof and the roof popped up.
Oh.
They fixed the roof and they all start cheering like, we fixed this guy's roof. I was
So instead of,
"These
like,
are the
flipping
best."
and burning
Yeah,
cars.
exactly. They literally found a dented roof and they were all like trying to fix it. And then it pops back out. They all cheer.
oh my God.
I was like, these are like the best drunk soccer fans
Yep.
why
ever.
can't we all be like that?
I know, right? Everybody would just
Yeah.
be so much happier.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We like win a sporting event, get really drunk, and like, weed someone's garden.
weed someone's garden. All right, everybody, we won. Get in that weedy garden and pick out those things.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Carl, don't pick that. That's a daffodil. That stays.
Yeah. Sorry. I was just excited.
Actually, I feel like a daffodil is technically a weed.
A daffodil is a weed, but it's a beautiful weed.
Yeah, it's pretty weed.
Beautiful weed is a kind of cool name for
a band.
For a band or a production company.
Beautiful.
Like I would like to go see a movie that beautiful weed.
Tom's like a poem.
A poem.
Like we're far more artistic
You guys
and
are way too
cultured than
Hollywood.
that. Yeah.
And I was like,
a
it's a great
poem.
band. A poem. A Beautiful Weed by Tom Super Volcano Krajewski. By the
write
way,
that.
somebody needs to write that.
That
A
somebody is
Beautiful Weed.
Tom. Tom, that's your
I'll write
homework assignment for the week.
I shall do it.
That's amazing. He's
By
gonna-
next weekend, you need
No,
to
the best
come in
thing is,
with a poem.
He's going to come back. We're not going to remember that he said it. And he's going to go home and tell Jen, like, I wrote the poem and
And
they
they
didn't
didn't
ask me
even
about
ask
it. Like, sad Tom. And then he's going to tweet it as like a sad Tom Krajewski
Set
tweet.
an alarm in your phone right now. Alex, set an alarm in your phone to ask Tom
Oh,
about
no.
poem next Saturday.
Okay, wait
If I
for
have
it.
time, I'm so busy playing video games.
Oh, wait, hold on.
What?
Settings.
What video games are you playing?
Oh, Siri's not
Fallout
available?
4.
Oh, forget it. Fallout 4.
Also drinking.
Wait,
Yeah.
you didn't set it.
It's fucked up. It's on airplane
do
mode.
it.
Oh,
do it.
don't worry about
all right,
it.
good. Tom, just remind
I
us.
wanted to tickle your feet
Tom-
so bad right now.
No, don't tickle my feet.
I know, but they
oh
were
my
just up
God!
there.
Speaking of tickling,
What?
did you hear about this documentary that's come out
No.
called
what?
Tickled?
Okay, is it about
about?
tickling?
Yes.
What's it about?
Oh my gosh! So I've only seen the trailer.
Okay.
But it's about it's a guy who does like investigative journalism.
Okay.
And
An
so
investigative journalist.
yes, exactly. And he goes he found something. I don't even know how he found it, but he found that there is a world of competitive
toys.
competitive tickling.
What? How do you compete in tickling?
You get strapped down.
Okay.
And
I'm in.
It's by the way, just to be clear, as
Super sexual?
I think it's all men.
Oh.
Boo.
You get strapped down,
Okay.
and then other guys get on top of you and they tickle you.
Okay, forget that.
Okay.
Okay, but wait for it.
We
Wait
need
for
to
it.
send Tom in to do some
No.
investigative journalism.
Hold on, before you make your judgments and everything, just keep listening. So this guy is like, well, this is a fascinating thing. Let me go find it.
Yeah.
And so he keeps trying to like go to one of these competitions. He gets fucking like berated, like he gets sent a terrible email, and then he keeps looking into it, and then like he gets catfished, and like his identity gets stolen.
furious about
It's because what he has found is this like tunnel into like a dark sexual like Eyes Wide Shut
think?
type
So
world.
it's like Fight Club for tickling?
I don't know, but I want to watch the documentary so badly because
Oh
it's this
my
guy
God.
who literally like stumbled across something and was like, "That seems bizarre. I'm gonna look into that," and then like found himself in like terrible danger.
That is
due to it.
fantastic.
Yes, and it's called competitive tickling or something like that. Yeah.
Tickled.
Tickled. Yes, the documentary is called Tickled.
Is it out? Like, can I see it?
I think it's in certain theaters in LA, but I feel like it's supposed to be on HBO at some point.
This sounds like an
yeah,
HBO thing.
but I think you can go see it at like the art house theaters and stuff like that in
like
LA.
the Lemley or the
yeah,
or the
and in
Sundance
New York,
or
I think
whatever.
it's only LA and New York right now. But I totally want to see
That
it.
is fantastic.
Right?
Is there a
I want-
WCTA, whatever it's called, Women's Competitive Tickling Association?
WCTA,
is it?
Women's Competitive Tickling Association.
Because you
Yeah.
said this is all men, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to join the
I mean,
women's
well,
one.
I will be. To be honest, that's what I have seen from the trailer. I
Right,
don't know. Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
check out
yeah.
the trailer. I haven't seen it
Yeah,
yet.
look up the trailer.
Oh my god, this
Just
sounds...
Google tickled
And
documentary.
we're sure that it's not fake.
no positive.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that sounds ridiculous.
I know. I didn't believe it when someone told me about it. I was like, "You're lying," and then I looked it up and I was like, "Oh my god."
Oh my god, I'm totally gonna check.
Field
Yes.
trip to the tickling movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should all go on a field trip.
I would do that. Let's do it this week.
We should just do field trips.
All right.
Cool.
Should.
That's the end of that story.
Does it always involve going to your beach house? Because then I'm fine with that.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
Fun times. First off, not my beach
And by
house.
your beach house, I mean Heather's beach house
And
because
by-
you
not
totally
even
married
hers.
up.
I did. I totally
Married
did.
up.
It's her mom's.
Oh, I wonder if I can marry up.
You can. It's easy. I'll show you how to do it. You can. It's the best thing ever.
Man.
I think it's actually easier for ladies. I don't know how I did it.
Yeah.
I love it. All right. Story.
Story.
Story. Dozens injured
Ooh.
after walking on hot coals
I heard about this.
at a Tony Robbins event.
yes.
30 people burned
Burned
their
their feet.
And one lady said, so Tony Robbins, big motivational speaker,
Mm-hmm.
sort of his deal.
I thought he was a dentist.
No,
His teeth are really nice.
he probably has a
Big teeth.
good dentist.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a big dude.
He is.
I've never met him,
tall.
but if you see him like
Oh,
in,
really?
in movies, he's
Is he
like
really tall?
huge hands, like
Is he in movies?
He was in Shallow Hal.
Oh, I never
Sad
saw that
we
movie.
both know that.
I know. It's not a horrible movie when you watch it again. It was really not great the first time. Anyway, long story short,
Okay.
one of the things that he does is he does this thing where you walk across hot coals.
Right.
And it's a metaphor for you can do anything even if you're afraid of it. Whatever.
Right.
Masochist.
Yeah. And like Oprah's done it and all this
Yeah.
stuff. So he had this event in Texas and I guess they weren't I don't understand how he wasn't like directly involved, but there's so many people. I'm guessing he has like handlers that are like help people across the hot coals.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like I know he's not walking them across like Oprah.
Right.
If there's 1,200 people or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But so what happened was they like 30 of these people walked across the hot coals and all of them burnt their feet. 4 or 5 of them had to go to the hospital for
That's
foot
insane.
burns.
Why wouldn't they stop after
after-
one person burning their
exactly.
feet?
Yeah, well, I think they don't realize, right? Because you just go across the adrenaline. They're like, that was great. And they're like, ooh, my feet are hot. And they're like, keep them going. Because they're got to go through. I mean, 1,200 people.
Yeah.
You got to churn those bitches.
Yeah, man.
But she said that like one of the ladies they interviewed was like, yeah, it really. She was like, they weren't really in that mindset because you have to get into like the power mindset.
Right.
She was like, they weren't really in that mindset because certain people were like pausing on the stone to take Instagram photos.
Oh.
They were on their phones taking selfies, trying to walk across the coals, not realizing that really the whole concept is.
Get the fuck across the coals.
Yeah, you walk across fast enough. There's not enough surface area on the coal,
Yeah.
and they don't actually basically burn your feet. But
yeah,
if you
but if you
stop,
stand.
you will burn your feet. And so these people were like, she was like, there was somebody in front of me and somebody behind me, and then they would stop and take the picture, and so then it would stop the whole line of people.
Oh.
That's
It's
horrible.
fucking Selfie's fault.
It's Selfie's fault.
Fuck you, Selfie.
Social media.
I mean,
Dude,
I love a
jerk
good
offs.
selfie anyway, but still.
I know.
Wow.
Selfies are cool when you're not on hot coals.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of photos, I just remembered this, kind of going back to the Brexit stuff. So my friend who I've had literally since birth, our dads were college roommates together.
Oh, cool.
So I've, known him since we were both born. He is a producer who works with the guys who did the Lego movie.
Okay, yeah.
And they're the guys doing the Han Solo movie, the young Han Solo movie.
Yes, yeah.
Which is being shot over in the UK.
Yes.
So my buddy Will is moving to London in a couple weeks to start pre-production on that movie.
Yeah,
He's going to
cool.
be gone for like a year and a half over in the UK.
Well, that's super
so
fun.
his girlfriend threw him a surprise going away party.
Oh,
this
was that the
weekend.
picture?
Yes. So that was the thing. She was like, I want everyone to show up in British attire or
Amazing.
Star Wars attire because he's leaving to go shoot a
Right.
Star Wars movie. And we're like, all right. And she's like, people wear Beatles shirts or like whatever. And people had like Rolling Stone stuff on. I didn't have any of that stuff, but so I wore a Star Wars shirt because obviously I own like
Great.
26 Star Wars shirts.
Yeah.
And she showed up early and she decorated the whole place in like British flags and Star Wars balloons and all this kind of stuff. And then Will shows up and we all like were surprised. And like about halfway through was when someone looked over and on the like wall of the area we had all these British flags hanging, and then above it said farewell. And we looked around the rest of the bar and we were like, oh my god,
This looks like a Brexit celebration
everyone
party.
looks like-
Amazing.
because it was the day after. It was Friday. Brexit happened Thursday, and it was Friday when we had the party, and we
That
were like,
is amazing.
oh, shit.
Farewell, you dicks.
Yeah.
That
I
is
posted a photo on
fantastic.
Instagram if you want to see what it looks like.
Oh my god, that is fantastic.
Yeah, how funny is that?
God.
Just the timing of that situation.
That's fantastic. Well, you guys are celebrating Brexit.
Did they cast Han Solo yet? Because I think
did.
Alex would be pretty good.
They did, yeah.
No,
It's the
you're not
guy
doing it?
no, it's
who-
young Han Solo,
It's young
not
Han
What'd I
Solo.
say?
Also, I'm not dark haired
I'm just trying to give you a compliment.
or young. I appreciate
Just
it. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
No, it's the kid from Hail Caesar.
Yeah, that guy was
Yes.
great in Hail
He was
Caesar.
great.
He was the best part
Yeah.
of the movie.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
amazing.
Oh, I did not see the movie, but
Yeah,
I'm assuming
movies-
he's the best part because that's
He is.
all I've heard
Yeah,
about
The movie's
it.
not so good, which is too bad, but
Oh.
he's good.
It's a little rambling. Like it didn't sort of live up to the promise.
He was good, man.
What's our time? Do we have time for another story?
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, well, how about a story that was tweeted to me by somebody I can't remember right now, but thank you, lovely person.
Yeah.
Russian couple adopt an orphan bear 23 years ago and they still live together.
Oh, I love this story.
Meet
Also, yay,
Stefan.
Russians. I mean, don't take our moon, but yay.
Yeah. Meet Stefan, a domesticated bear who lives with humans.
His name is Stefan.
His name is Stefan, and you have to see.
Let me see Stefan. He's gigantic.
Well, he's a fucking bear.
He's a huge
I
fucking
saw
bear.
the video. There's some
There's a video?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's
First
a
off,
full-size
look
fucking
at
bear.
Stefan.
Oh, he's cuddling
So,
on the couch.
He's 23 years old?
Yeah.
How long do bears live? Not to get...
Bears live a lot. I
Morose?
feel like
I
60
don't
or
know.
70 years.
My guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, little hug.
my gosh, they're hugging.
Oh, holding hands, and then they get
Wait.
mauled. This is one of those stories that's going to be a great follow-up story.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope Stefan doesn't kill them. They've been together for 23 years.
I know.
You might get old and get dementia. and
These
start
pictures are
mauling
freaking
people.
adorable. They
And
have
they
a dog.
have-
They
yeah.
have a dog, too.
And their dog's like, "What's up? This bear is like eating food. I want
Yeah.
food."
Is Stefan drinking out of a teacup?
Yep.
What?
As bears do in
That's
Russia.
Stefan's teacup. Look, they play ball.
Oh.
That's cute.
Wait, how is this? I feel like people have tried to do this before, and the animals always go
Maybe
wild.
they always keep this bear drunk on vodka.
Yeah.
So it's always just chill.
Well, so here's the deal. I mean, first off, don't do this at home.
Right. Good.
A.
Good proclaimer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But
Disclaimer?
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
I'm going to proclaim that you shouldn't do this at home,
Which is a disclaimer.
which is a disclaimer.
Got it.
So don't do this at home. B, I think, they probably don't, because like sometimes like bear trainers, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they do the whole like risk reward kind of a thing where it's like, bad bear flip, hit with a stick. Good bear, here's a bear food.
Here's a bear food.
I don't know, bear. Here's a
yeah.
dead salmon.
Okay, got
You know
it.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Or a live salmon, whatever.
Here's a salmon.
Here's a salmon.
Yeah.
Dead or alive, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Schrodinger said salmon.
By the way, speaking of dead or alive, just thought of this because Bon Jovi is in a DirecTV
Oh,
commercial
yeah.
right now, and he still looks so fucking sexy.
Does he?
I
Ooh.
don't understand.
I thought it looked creepy.
No, I think he looks so sexy.
I think it's a Jersey
I
thing.
still love him. Yep, it's totally a Jersey thing.
It's totally a Jersey thing.
I'm a little sad that he's doing DirecTV commercials, but
Hey, man.
I'm still like, oh, why do he look so good?
Dogs got to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's got a pet bear at home. He's got to feed him.
Bear.
First off,
That'd be
very
really
expensive to pay for a pet bear.
Yeah.
So much salmon. So much
much
salmon.
salmon.
And salmon is not cheap. But anyway, so I have a feeling these people were just super nice to the bear. So the bear's sort of like, what the fuck am I going to do? I'm happy.
They probably just treated the bear like a dog as opposed to like a trained animal
Yeah.
or something like that.
Now, that said, these people are going to be mauled to death. Like, there's no world in which this ends with cranky old bear dies of natural causes in his sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is 100% going to be bear twists an ankle, murders parents. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Smart bear, though, to
Can
not
bears
kill
twist-
its owners because it's getting free food all the
Yeah.
time.
Anybody can twist an ankle.
Bear can twist an ankle?
Yeah, it's just an ankle.
I guess.
Gets it trapped in something,
Oh.
puts his foot between two
Bear
things,
trap?
and then just mauls his parents.
Did I ever tell you about my hamster committing suicide by sticking his head?
What?
Wait, what?
No.
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
This is amazing.
Horribly
So I-
amazing.
Also, what did you do to your hamster?
No. I did not do anything. So growing
Likely
up,
story.
growing up at various points in times, I owned 4 hamsters. I had my first hamster was pond water
Oh, adorable.
because
That is amazing.
I was 8 and it was the same color as our pond in our backyard.
thought
So
maybe
it was
you were a
pond
hippie, Ed.
water.
Yeah. I thought it was a Native American
No, I named it
hamster.
Pond water lived 11 days
Ooh.
and then died.
Okay.
Because this is what's happened when I say 11 days. Wow, too much
He
prosecco.
lived 11
Anyway,
days
we-
and then lived 11 more glorious days and then 11 more. And he is still alive to this day.
He's
11
gigantic.
days at a
No.
time.
So we had to bring dead pond water back to the pet store because if your hamster dies within 2 weeks, you get another hamster for free.
Is that a thing
Amazing.
that happens often?
Yeah.
Clearly.
Well, because it was obvious that I bought a sick hamster.
You bought a fucked up hamster.
Yeah. So I went back and because I got pond water because pond water was like sleeping in the corner. And I was like, oh, pond water looks sweet. And my mom was like,
He's sort of dying.
Got the
well, no, my mom was like, when we went back, my mom was like, get a hamster that looks more active. And then there's this one hamster, excuse me, there's this one hamster hanging from the roof of the cage
Amazing.
upside down. And I was like, that hamster looks active. So that was Speedy.
Speedy.
So Speedy lasted a long time.
I was very excited that you were going to name
Yeah.
him Bruce Wayne.
No. I was not that smart as a child. So we had Speedy for a while, and then Speedy passed away of natural causes. And then my friend Kathleen had to move.
Okay.
And she couldn't take her pets with her.
Got it.
So I inherited her 2 hamsters.
Oh.
And her 2 hamsters were named Bailey and coincidentally Speedy. So I had 2 Speedies.
Speedy 2 and Bailey.
Yeah. So then and these 2 hamsters were they're from the same litter. They were
Got
like
it. Brother and sister,
litter. Are they
whatever.
caught? Is
I
it
think
called
it's called
a litter?
a scat. No, I'm just kidding. It's
It
not
could
a-
be. Who the fuck knows?
Scientists
Scientists do know that.
and PetSmart
The
workers.
employees. Yeah. So I have Bailey and Speedy. And one day I come home, like I went to church every Sunday with my mom, and one day I come home from church and I go to look at the hamsters and I realize Bailey has died.
Ooh.
Just natural causes, Bailey's dead. And we're like, oh, that sucks.
Poor
So
Speedy.
we bury Bailey in the pet cemetery in our backyard because we have a lot of pets back there at this point.
Creepy as shit.
Right?
I love it.
And then Speedy, you can just tell, is like not as
He's
happy.
slowing down.
Yeah, because he lost his buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, they literally were born together. They were best friends. And so a month later, I joke you not, it's like exactly a month later because it was a Sunday, and I come home from church and I go and look at Speedy. I'll never forget this. Speedy had stuck his head in between the rungs of one of the little metal ladders to like get into a different section of the cage
Yeah.
and snapped his neck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So I'm convinced that Speedy committed suicide. That Speedy could no longer live without Bailey.
And he was
And
like,
he
I'm going to
committed-
jam my head between this thing and snap my
snapped it.
neck.
And then he had like rigor mortis by the time we
You
found
couldn't
him.
take him out?
We had to break the ladder to get him out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rip Speedy.
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 Boo.
So yeah,
And on that note.
that's
That's
how
a great way to end the show. With suicidal hamster
suicidal
thoughts.
hamsters.
Suicidal Hamsters, great punk band.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were like Romeo and Juliet. So, you know.
Bailey-o and Speediette.
Oh, yeah. Baileyette and Speedio sounds better.
Baileyette and Speedio.
Yeah.
But that sounds like somebody who's like swimming on like the Gulf Coast of
Oh, a Speedo.
a Speedio.
Yeah. Speedio.
It's Speedio. Hey, where's your Speedio? Sorry, I'm wearing pants.
Yeah.
my 1870s swim pants.
All right, should we wrap it up on that note?
Let's do it.
All right, thank you everybody for listening to this week's edition of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex. Please find us on iTunes or Stitcher or whatever. We're still working on Google Play, I guess.
I don't know. It's not my
Can
thing.
we make that happen?
Yeah, I'll talk to people.
But subscribe to us, rate us, comment, validate our existence.
Yes.
You can follow us on Twitter, Half Hour Happy HR. You can email us about all the things we did incorrectly on this week's episode,
Yeah.
or all the things you liked about this week's episode, or just to tell Tom he's handsome.
Yeah.
Email us at Half Hour Happy Hour Fans. That's it. Half Hour Happy Hour Fans at gmail.com. Thanks for listening. I'm Alison Haislip.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. This week, of course, the knobs were twisted by the man, the myth, the legend, Tom Super Volcano Krajewski.
Good to be here.
Have good weekends.
Woo!
Well,
Happy-
by the time
week.
they're
Have a
listening
good
to
week.
this,
Have
it's
a good
Monday.
week.
Yep, have a good week.
Sorry,
something.
sorry, it's Monday, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now leaving Nerdist.com.